Hey, welcome to CastleConvos, where every week we invite you to join our Disney group chat. I'm Ashley.
I'm Savannah.
And I'm Margo.
And we are not in the parks right now.
And so, I gotta tell nice job. I gotta tell you, I am devastated to not be in the parks today. I mean, usually that's how I feel, but Christmas is over, and now I'm like,
farts.
What do I have to look
Festival
for?
Arts.
Festival Arts.
We're really gonna try to get to farts this year. What?
Margo doesn't know, but
clearly,
or me and Ashley probably might.
yeah.
That's cruel.
That we can
I don't
say,
love that.
guys, just picture it. I'll save it for the group chat.
No, come on, tell us where we're gonna stay.
Oh, I mean,
That's what we should do today.
What a good little intro.
we're staying. I have to say it? We're staying at Art Animation.
Art of Animation. We've never stayed there before.
It
It's not what you
was
meant.
a joke.
It's not what you meant.
No, I did mean to say it because I knew I'd have a reaction, but I'm staying at All Star Sports and sponsor
Because it
me.
is, sorry, it's the cheapest baby one out
It's
there.
so
really
cozy, so comfy.
What are we supposed to do? It's hard times.
Amen.
Yeah. So we are going to try to go to farts. This is Margo's first time hearing about it, but me and Ashley have been
Live on
conspiring.
camera.
Live! And now you can't say no. Comment if you think Margo should take us to farts. For those of you who don't know, farts is Festival of the Arts at Epcot. We've been there once, but we walked through it so fast.
Yeah, and there was a lot of good stuff to see, and like it was hard to see everything, so we moved quick. But
It was just quick.
just to transition a little bit, Ashley, if you were going to farts,
Or we were going next month or the next month after.
right? What is the first thing you're gonna do when you get to Orlando?
Oh, I mean, like, I could be a smarty pants and say, I'm going to get on a taxi and take the taxi to my hotel. Do you mean first, if you're going to farts, and what's
Yes.
like the first thing I would do there?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to take this time to do a little segue about how I feel about festivals in Epcot,
Oh my
which,
God.
as somebody who literally my toxic trait is trying the weirdest things,
True.
it is so difficult for me in Epcot when there's a festival, because Epcot already has so much, and I've never been when there's not a festival. So
No time where
there's no time when there's
It'd
not
be
a
like 2
festival.
weeks.
The worst one for me is food and wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
For like
cannot
choice
choose.
choice overload.
Yeah,
of,
I scarf things. It's just, it is what it is. Festival of the Arts, I don't know a lot about because again we were there so quickly.
We rushed through it. I don't remember why.
Yeah, but it's so pretty, and like it's it's cool. I want to go there because I have not really been.
Yeah.
Right.
Same with Festival of Holidays. I would do that again in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Food and wine, man. I
We've
of
done that a
course
lot.
will, but like
Yeah. We've done that one a lot.
it's so much.
It is a lot of options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I mean, going right now, truly, I would be if like we were taking off tomorrow, landing tomorrow. I really, really want to go to Epcot.
Yes. Oh my God.
Like I really want to be in
my
Epcot.
God, I miss
Sometimes
her.
like I walk into Epcot and I'm like, I'm in Disney. Like there's a moment like that in all the parks, but like sometimes
That's
when
so
I'm in
true.
I'm like, I'm in Disney World.
I have
That's it.
a good clip of us walking into Epcot being like, and
Right.
we've seen it 10,000 times. We're literally like,
Shout out to May and Gabe. For
oh yes,
that
our
face.
friends May and Gabe go like this, and so now we go
And so now we go
like this.
Hey,
Shout out,
Gabe.
babes.
Hey, Mabe. Hey, Gabe.
Mabe and Gabe.
Maybe
Mabe. Gabe. Mabe.
Mabe.
But that's what I would be doing.
I love that
For sure.
I love that.
I just really,
I miss it so much. It hurts.
yeah. We went to Disneyland this year, and it's amazing, and I love it there.
Yeah.
However, it does not feel the same to me, and I think it's because I started in Disney World for some reason that just feels like, ugh,
Feels
you
like
know?
you're home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like
It's
our
so
home
different
park.
in a different way, but like once we go to Disney World again, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be thinking about Disneyland. It's just like
It's so funny.
I go back and forth. Like
yeah.
sometimes I'm like, oh, the only place I can imagine being right now is Disneyland, but right now it's Disney World.
I don't have
It's
that.
Epcot.
We've gone to Disneyland the last 2 trips. 3
Yeah.
trips?
2.
2 trips.
Yeah.
So like back to back, obviously like months apart, but like back to back trips to Disneyland is like really satisfying. So now it's like really exciting to think about going to Disney
Like we've
World.
seen every crevice of Disneyland. I
Yeah.
guess.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and of
DCA.
DCA.
Which I
Well,
love because
DCA.
Marvel exists.
Yeah.
Right.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Like, it's
it's
so cool.
unlike anything. All right.
All right.
You want to go?
I would love to.
All right. So let's just keep it on if we're going in the next couple months.
Mhm.
Like think about what you would want to prioritize while you're there.
I mean, I love artwork, so like this is such a dumb thing to say. I can't believe I said that. But I don't mean it in that way. I mean it in like when we go other places that are not Disney, when we go there, the only thing we get for souvenirs is usually artwork, so we have a lot of it like framed up in the house. So when we go to Festival of the Arts, I want to see all of it because I'm looking for stuff that we can add to like our walls of art. And obviously like this wall too would be very cool. So like things are really beautiful there, and obviously like the bigger ones are super expensive, but they make all the postcard size ones, which are like totally doable. And then it's also easier to pack them without like crinkling everything. So we got 2 postcards the last time we were there. It was like a picture of a bunch of different snacks all together, and then like a little one of like a map, and I really like those ones, so I would look for more stuff like that. I don't necessarily like character faces as much because I think that's harder to hang and not like it doesn't blend into like the artwork as much. If you see a character face, you instantly recognize it. So I like when it's like park stuff,
Subtle,
or map stuff, or like subtle, like like the Spaceship Earth pattern, or things that like a parks person would recognize, but not like everybody, so that it kind of like goes with all the other art we have. So
For sure.
I would be at those booths and I would be like rummaging through the postcards.
I'm pretty sure we didn't. We like looked in a few booths, but I'm pretty sure we didn't stop and look a lot.
We were not there for very long
No.
either.
Right, we were
But,
there
like,
for 3 days.
Shout out to this fan for saving our lives.
Oh yeah,
Literally from Animal Kingdom, right?
Yes, from
This
Animal
is
Kingdom.
my Animal Kingdom fan. It not that trip because that was
different
February.
trip. Sorry.
Yeah. February
Christmas
was
trip.
so cold.
But
Because Christmas we were there and it was hot as hell,
right,
and then freezing cold within the span of 8 days.
right.
So we were hot until we bought this.
We bought this fan. We carried it everywhere.
It was amazing.
It's perfect because I just put it on a loop, like on our bag, and so we were just walking around. It weighs nothing, but it completely saved our lives.
Fantastic souvenir.
Especially because Animal Kingdom doesn't have a lot of airflow, if you'll remember.
Mhm.
So
Or-
it even by the water, you're like, please a breeze, like
Please, anything. It's
what
so
would happen
humid.
if I could just
Well,
get?
I think that's like a really unique souvenir, and
Yes.
people need to like hunt in Animal Kingdom.
I
Okay,
know
wait.
there's such good
That
stuff
sounds
there.
really bad. Do not hunt.
Don't
in Animal
hunt
Kingdom.
in
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom.
But really look at the souvenirs because I feel like there's a lot of like really cool
And
ones.
there's a lot of handmade.
I would
stuff.
never think of getting that
Yeah, there's
until
a lot
I
of
was
handmade stuff.
sweating, and I was
Right.
like, I need a fan. So
And functional art.
super cool.
That's me. So
Mhm.
That is true.
I love that.
You are functional art.
Oh, thank you.
All right, ask me. Someone ask
What are you doing, girl?
What's my premise?
You're there. We fly in
Okay,
2
so
weeks from
I
now.
already thought about this.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I'm
Probably
begging.
I need to go so bad. I thought about this week. I was like, what am I gonna say? La di da. I kept thinking about what I truly want, and I know it's crazy, but I want to stay at the Polynesian. Please.
Whoa.
I want to stay there. I feel like I have to convince you.
You do.
Well, it's just because the price tag was
I know,
like,
I know, and I know
Right,
it's
so I'm
not
never
gonna
in
happen.
I'm never
I
in
know.
the room. Like,
And it's
why?
never gonna happen. I know,
Yeah.
but I really want to.
I think a dream
It
would
might
be
someday.
I think
Yeah.
a dream would be
Oh.
the one that's on the water.
Oh, I see that. I heard about
The
those, and I
bungalows?
heard they have hella spiders outside. So
Oh,
I don't know.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't care that much.
But I would stay at the Polynesian and just like soak it in. Like I don't know. I'm feeling very like Polynesian heavy vibes lately.
Ooh,
like last
fun.
week I talked about Polynesian a lot. I don't know, just what I want. And honestly, I'm gonna change my thing because usually I would say I'm going to Epcot, but I want to go to Magic Kingdom from Polynesian. I want to take a boat over.
Oh, it's pretty magical.
Come on. A boat over first thing in the morning from the
Who are you
Polynesian?
telling? Who are you telling?
I feel like I have to direct everything at her.
I don't know why. One, I don't want to spend that much on a hotel because
I know.
I'm never in it.
I know.
But I do love the Polynesian. It's
The
so
vibes.
Cool. Listen, you're gonna tell me you want to take a boat to Magic Kingdom?
Yes.
That's Ashley's dream because she wishes we would want to go to Magic Kingdom more often. So now we've had lightning strike where
But
she
I really
wants
do.
to go.
I want it to be morning when I'm getting on the boat in Magic Kingdom. I want to go straight to Adventureland and ride Pirates of the Caribbean. That's just what I
That
want.
sounds fun.
Just what I want. And then I want to get off Pirates of the Caribbean and go to Frontierland to that little stand where we get our. We need to learn names of stands, by the way, because we can't just say that little stand.
You know that little stand?
You know that little stand.
Yeah, I almost said Hungry Bear, but I know that's
No.
probably not right.
No,
so,
so it's a little stand that has. It's just simple coffee and breakfast sandwiches.
it's
and
like
I want
it's
one.
like across the street from Pecos Bells,
It's a croissant breakfast sandwich.
and it looks out over the like bridges.
And I want it. And that's my morning routine.
It's like a bear claw breakfast.
I'm
sandwich.
gonna insist we go to Carousel of Progress after that.
Of course.
Okay, Ashley. Peep,
Oh yeah, she
peep,
has
peep
some
the
things to
shirt.
say.
Peep
Shout
the
out
shirt.
to Lost Bros
Shout
for
out
this.
Lost
Thank you,
Bros.
Lost Bros.
Because nobody makes Carousel Progress merch, and I was able to find one for the holidays that I wore to the Christmas party last year, and it's so cute and so comfy. It's my favorite thing that I own.
So, what got you into Carousel of Progress?
I couldn't tell you. I just remember sitting there watching it with like eyes with stars in them. I was sitting there, and it was air conditioning. It was my first time in Disney, and I was like, this is so sweet. It's just it's so wholesome.
Yeah.
It's so like it's easy to complain about
Hopeful.
traffic. It's hopeful. It's easy to complain about traffic. It's easy to complain about the like fuses going out and the things that he like is like so novel about. But like it's just so sweet. Like, oh, and that's progress. Oh, we're calling it root beer now. I don't know, something about it is so hopeful and light and sweet, and I love the song, and I love the jokes. No privacy at all around this place. I love it.
You get paint on my rump. Rump is a room. No.
Like, oh, Dad.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly,
you know,
it does hit.
It's very quotable.
It's
People
very
need to make
quotable.
more Tomorrowland merch. We've decided.
Specifically Carousel.
I
merch.
think they should make merch of like each land. Like, why is there not? I have a Fantasyland shirt. I've never seen an Adventureland shirt.
There's really good Tomorrowland merch.
In
it's
that
the
one
blue and
store.
orange with the white stripes and everything on it. It looks very good, but I don't go into Tomorrowland because there's nothing there I want to see. And it's really hard for me to say that because, like, obviously, like, Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor is fun. And is that in Disneyland?
No, it's
exactly.
No,
job.
you're good. You're good.
So like Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, definitely like a must do if you've never done it.
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear is so fun, and like when you're like, yeah, obviously that's the main Toy Story representation until they built Hollywood Studios, the Toy Story Land. So it's cool that he's there, but they're right at the front. And then once you do those two, like I don't really want to wander into the back. I don't care for Spaceship Earth. I'm sorry. I don't care for Space Mountain.
Yeah, Space
I
Mountain's
don't care
done me
for-
dirty one too many times.
I don't care for Space Mountain. Like, I'm so glad other people love it. It's just not the coaster for me. And now that, like, Tron is there, I'm definitely trying to go to Tron instead of Space Mountain. Sorry, girl. But, like, once I hit those three, I'm out of Tomorrowland. There's not any food that I really want. Sometimes when there's characters that come out, like, that's very cool. Like, you see Stitch and sometimes Buzz Lightyear. But, like, there's just not a lot happening, and it feels like disjointed, where like Adventureland is like theme all the way around, and then like going into Frontierland, like the theme is so good and it's good vibes in there. In Tomorrowland, everyone's like rushing past you.
It's the Walmart of Disney World.
Oh, it is the Walmart of Disney World, but like everyone's just like pushing past you, and like there's too many people in that section, and there's nowhere to go and like get away from everybody. I don't know.
I just think that they need to take a look at Tomorrowland because like it's hard to build a Tomorrowland because by the time you build it, it's Yesterdayland.
Oh, dropping
so
bars.
like, right? So like commit to the camp of like this is just obviously the Jetsons never happened, but commit to that camp.
Yeah.
Or commit to being Tron-like. I don't think you can have both. Mm-hmm. It's just weird.
It's gonna feel
across
like the 80s.
as it comes across as dated the way it's happening now, and like in it, like again, especially in Disneyland, there's really nothing I want to do there.
There's nothing. The first little bit, I feel like when you first walk in, it's cute, and then the farther you get in,
I use it to get elsewhere.
Yeah, like the Astro Orbiter is cool to look at, but do not put
don't-
me on that freaking ride.
Don't
Get
make me
me
ride it.
out of there.
It's so scary.
It's so scary. It's so small. The Disneyland one, you're like it's
you're so high up.
It's too much. It's too much.
3 elevators to get up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's Disney World, yeah.
I was like,
Oh god, you're at the top. You're like, is this thing moving?
Yeah. All right, love you, Disney World. I'm not trying to like rain on
No.
your parade. It's just my opinion.
I think a lot of people feel that way about Tomorrowland, and I think that Disney, the royal Disney, they probably know.
I think
and they're probably like, well,
I think that's why they brought in Tron.
Tron was an amazing addition.
Tron is like a CPR.
Yes.
Like it totally brings it up to like it feels futuristic again when you walk into like those huge arches with all the colors.
And it's so cool.
It's so
looking.
cool.
It's a great ride.
But like, okay, more. Okay,
Right, more of that.
And hit me with more.
Tron
More of that,
and
please don't
what?
take away Carousel Progress.
If they
Right.
can.
I don't know.
Right. I'm all for like when they say like you have to move on.
Sure,
like,
sure.
I get that, but that one I'm like, please. I would be fine
that
if they
one's
updated
really
it
cool.
I don't know.
But they were gonna update the last scene.
I would like to update the last one.
Yeah, but doesn't that mean they have to get rid of one?
I don't think
Because
so.
isn't there only like a few wedges in the big
So they
pie
get rid of
progress?
the last one.
the
they
one
get-
where they're playing video games and stuff.
They would update that.
one.
Okay.
So they're still like playing video games, but it's like
That's
looks
fine.
newer.
I just
Yeah.
please don't take away the rest of them. They're so good.
Yeah.
My
I
favorite
think
is the
they're so
pumpkin
cool.
that's like.
I love the seasons. I love the turn of the century one.
Yeah.
I just love. Because we've got something called a rat race now. You ever heard of that one?
Yeah.
Oh God,
I
I
do
love
love
it
that.
so much.
I love it too.
Okay, sorry, I'm
It's
done.
so sweet.
We
No.
get it.
No, it's sweet. It's just simply so good. Ow.
Don't whip yourself.
Who picked last time?
I did. So Ashley gets to pick.
I've never picked. Have
I
I?
picked the first one.
Whatever. I don't want to pick anyway. Don't pee.
Are you looking at all of them?
Jean!
Wow.
Close your
Funny story.
She said,
That popcorn bucket smells bad.
no one needed to know.
It's going on plastic plus oil,
It
and
stinks.
It's pretty bad.
Really
I'm
nice
assuming that's what a
scrub
dinosaur smells like.
This or that.
Okay, so now we have to think of this or that.
Ooh, I need an
Alright.
example. I have no
I'll
idea.
do it. I'll do it. I got it.
Okay, you go.
I got it.
I'll go after you.
Okay. My first this or that is going to be pineapple vanilla swirl Dole Whip, or
She hates Dole Whip.
I don't hate Dole Whip.
Run it
Watch
back. Run it back.
Pineapple vanilla swirl Dole Whip or coconut Dole Whip.
Coconut.
Coconut.
Absolutely
Okay.
coconut
Now
for
you
me.
pick
Coconut. I'm gonna say Pirates of the Caribbean or Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I know.
Well, Pirates of the Caribbean until I ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Yeah.
Which, if Margo and Savannah would get off their butts and let me go to Disney World, maybe
I might get to.
I might.
All right,
do
fine,
it.
fine, fine.
All right.
All right, Big Thunder Mountain, Disney World, or Everest.
It's easy.
Well, here's the thing.
No.
Both make me real sick. Me
Me
too.
too.
Everest really tries to make me lose my marbles. But it's Everest because I love the theming.
Yeah.
So
Listen, these two crazy people
Hey.
both can't ride any roller coasters anymore.
yeah, I ride them.
Yeah,
They're
'cause-
starting to decline.
Because they take my head and go boom, boom, boom.
But
boom,
now
boom,
what
boom.
am I going to do? I have to ride them by
I'll
myself.
still ride them, but like you just have to give me a
Margo
second.
said she's not going to go on Everest again.
Oh well, bye Margo. I'll go. I just have to. Sit
I'm gonna
down
go all the way through
afterwards.
the queue and then I'm gonna step.
That's
through the
crazy.
thing
I
onto
did
the
that to
end.
my family for Christmas, and it was hysterical. I think
We all
I
got there. We're
might
like
have,
Ashley.
I might have a really bad picture of them getting off.
We're like,
but yeah, like of them getting off
Our
in the
hair is like-
ride. My mom was like, and my dad was like,
he's shaking up.
oh my gosh.
Okay, let's do another this or that.
All right.
This or that. I'm gonna say just because I didn't go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say margarita in Mexico, or fun cocktail in American Adventure.
Margarita. Mexico.
Margarita in Mexico.
Same.
A mezcal.
A
margarita.
frozen one.
Ooh.
I like the frozen ones.
I love the ones on the rocks with the salt rim, like just the fun,
I mean,
crazy
Salt
ones.
trim that rim.
No copyright.
But I do love. I mean, I love the American Adventure cocktails, but I think we talked about this.
They're too
Cups are
expensive.
too small.
Right. At least
Cups
in
are
Mexico,
too
I know what I'm
small.
getting, and it tastes the same every time, and it's very good.
And it
And
packs a
it's-
punch.
And you're
Yeah.
in the pyramid, and it's so
Yeah.
Like
like
for your buck.
you
Okay.
can smell it. And
You
yeah.
can smell it.
Okay.
Yes.
I have one.
Okay, one more.
I'm gonna go Frozen ride in Epcot.
Okay.
Ratatouille ride in Epcot.
Frozen.
Frozen.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Remy.
Sorry,
I
Remy.
wanted to like you more. Your queue line is so cool. Like,
I know.
but that Frozen ride gives me the chills. So
Okay, I have another one.
I have another one too.
Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway. Oh no.
well,
Or Slinky Dog.
I've ridden Slinky Dog a single time. So, but
Well, bring it back. Recall.
truly, Mickey and Minnie is so funny.
This is a very hard.
It's
know.
so funny. The scene when you're in the ballet and you're like 1, 2, 3.
so
It is.
good.
I cackle. It is. It's that one for me.
Conga.
I think I
It's
have to
so
go
funny.
Slinky.
Yeah, I think I
I love that ride, Mickey
Yeah.
Minis. I
Yeah.
love it.
we
It's
ride it
so
every
funny.
single time. And for whatever reason the queue goes pretty quick. Even
Yeah.
if it's like 40 minutes, it doesn't feel that way.
No, it doesn't.
Wow, that was a hard one.
I know.
really love that.
I'm trying to
ride.
like
Because Slinky Dog, and the reason I like it is when it pulls you back and launches you,
yeah.
and Wheezy.
Wheezy's so
I think that is
cute.
like the
I love
best
him.
part of the end of a ride ever.
Okay.
Okay,
I have
mine.
one. Oh, you go. Sorry.
You've still
Dinosaur Or Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Dinosaur, because it was my first. It was like I wrote that first. I loved Indiana Jones and Disneyland.
That's
so,
that's what I'm talking about. Indiana Jones is mine.
Mhm.
Cool. Dinosaur, because it was my, it was my first exposure to it.
I'm going Indiana Jones.
Yeah. All right. Finding Nemo show in Animal Kingdom.
Where's my dad?
You know the one. Festival of the Lion King.
Festival of the Lion
Finding
King.
Nemo.
Ooh.
I love Festival of the Lion King too, but I
think
love
it's Finding Nemo.
puppets.
I think mine's Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo is really cute, and it's not their fault that I was falling asleep. It's just not.
We
it
did
was
take
hot,
everyone there
and
when
it
they
was
were
so
at their
early,
tiredest.
And we were in the front.
and we were in the front row. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, actors.
Dylan
was like,
I loved it.
Those
it was
poor
so
actors
cute
were like,
though, and
we
I
put
felt
that guy to sleep.
Yeah.
not you.
Do you have
it's
any more?
Definitely me.
I have more.
Go.
Oh my god.
I don't.
Okay.
So you go.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Magic Kingdom, Peter Pan,
Okay.
and the Line, or Small World, but the line is just as long as Peter Pan.
Both Magic Kingdom.
If I get to ride, okay, so you're saying if I have to wait in like a hour-long queue, would I
Yes.
rather do Peter Pan
Yes.
or Small World?
Yes.
Peter Pan.
Small World.
Fun.
Small World has slowly become. It's slowly risen through the ranks. Go ahead.
Yes.
I prefer Small World and Disneyland
Mhm.
just because I think it's cuter.
beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Mhm.
I
The
like
outside facade.
I like Peter Pan and I love the queue,
yeah.
but I won't wait in it. But if I had to choose which one I'm gonna wait an hour for, it would be Peter Pan.
Okay.
What is yours?
I'm gonna do Small World, even if it's a long
I
one.
feel like there's more bang for your buck in Small World.
That's
yeah,
true.
and like once you're on the boat,
Peter
it's
Pan's-
very relaxing.
Yeah, and it's
Peter
so
Pan is
sweet.
over like this,
It
and
is.
you're like, oh my god, I feel like I just missed it.
Yeah.
All right, dark rides in Disneyland.
Ooh.
Mr. Toad, Snow White's.
It's Mr. Toad for me, dog.
Snow White.
It's Snow White for
Hey,
me.
ask me Mr. Toad in anything. It's Mr. Toad.
Ashley found her love for Mr.
Yes.
Toad on the last couple trips, and that's so sweet.
Best friend. He and
Aw.
I are.
She takes a lot of pictures with the statue. Insert clip.
I got a few of those.
Aww. She's kissing him.
my baby boy.
All right, so then Disney World,
Okay.
Pirates, Disney World, Haunted Mansion.
I've struggled with that many a sleepless nights.
Haunted Mansion.
I think as hard as it is for me to say, it's Pirates because that's the ride that I remember as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I went to Disney, and I was enamored
Mhm.
with like being in the boat, specifically when you're going between the two ships that are shooting at each other.
Yes.
I have a core memory of that scene.
That's cute.
And like that's the only thing I remember from
Yes.
being a kid at Disney
Yeah.
is that ride, so it's got to be it.
Yeah.
I would do Haunted Mansion.
I love Haunted Mansion. It
I
brings
think
me
the
to say
Disney
it.
World one, like the Disneyland one, is obviously so beautiful.
I love
and,
the
like,
outside of the
And
facade.
like, if we're talking about those two compared, I think it's Disneyland for me. But in Disney World, I really look forward to that Haunted Mansion because I think the line is like, it's just like
It's
really
cool.
fun and like I just really like it there.
And it's shaded.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's shaded. There's like so much to look at and touch
Yeah.
and do. It's
and sometimes
it's
you see the ship next to it, which is pretty fun.
Yeah.
So I like that one.
Not for
Yeah.
long.
All right, I have one more.
got it.
I could go on forever.
I like these.
Okay.
Mhm.
Disney World or Disneyland Fantasmic.
Disney World.
I have no preference. I don't think I know the difference.
You're
Well,
weird.
the
That's
Disneyland
weird.
one, you don't get a seat, so you're standing outside.
Disney World.
But
Say less.
I will say that
But
that ship
the
gets so close
ship-
to
It
you.
does. Oh, I do remember
The pirate
the
ship
pirates. Yeah.
And the steamboat at the end gets
Yeah.
so close to you in
Yeah.
Disneyland that's really
It
cool.
feels like it's gonna hit you. Like, it is so close.
But
to
I'm
it.
sorry, it's Disney World. I just
It's
like
your
having a
OG.
spot.
Mhm.
I
Me
just
too.
like everything about it.
Me too.
It's more of a production. It feels like
Yes.
like
Yes.
you have to go to that spot and
Yes.
sit down and like
Yeah.
watch.
I do love it. I love Fantasmic anyway.
Yeah.
But I do like to have a seat. I guess if I'm choosing show, I would say Disneyland because of the pirates and stuff like
That's
that.
a cool
That was
addition.
so cool.
Yeah.
And Steamboat Willie, is he in both?
Yeah.
He's in both. He
I don't
drives
think I've
the-
seen Disney World yet since it's been
Really?
updated.
We did. We saw it. It's got Show Yourself.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
Pocahontas
yeah,
and
Pocahontas and
yeah, there's more Frozen in it.
yes.
Okay. Okay. I just like to have a seat.
So
Truly,
good.
that's the only thing that would shoot me in one way or the other.
Yeah.
Mhm. I love that. All right.
I think we did
I
it.
think we did it.
We did it.
Bye.
Bye.